you guys can see from my Nico Robin collection that I have a vast array of figures. However, there was one Nico Robin form that as soon as it appeared in the anime, I knew I had to get it. The demon form from her fight against Black Maria. Huzzah for partial nudity. That's right, this is a prize figure from the World Collectible Figure range. I believe they call them Bandai Spirits, possibly. And this is from, I don't know what number it is, A101. And yeah, I mean, I used to buy these years ago, but I kind of stopped. I think the last one I bought Hina. When they finally got around to doing a Hina figure, because Hina is one of my favourite characters. And to be fair, they've done practically every single character at this point. There's so many characters they've done. Unless you were a fan of Baroque Works' Little Garden, they have pretty much every single character, because yeah, that's a sore point, because I really would actually like a Miss Valentine figure in some kind of form, but sadly we may never get one, and at this point we probably never will, which is a huge shame. But hey, they got to do marketable characters, such as this guy. Did this guy have a name? Let me know in the comments, did this guy have a name? But apart from that, I mean, we had Jinbei, we had Demon Robin, we had Black Maria, we had Wanda in her furry, even furrier form. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun set, and I kind of feel like they could have swapped this CP0 guy out for like the guy who Jinbei fought. That probably would have made sense, or maybe Peros for Wanda to fight. But yeah, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really clued in on what is actually on these sets and what isn't anymore. Yeah, like I said, I haven't bought them in a long time. I wanted a kind of a normal Nico Robin to go with it, but sadly it isn't gonna happen. So yeah, we get her in her, well, yeah. Let's see how long until this is all removed, shall we? But first up, let's unbox her from her cardboard prison, shall we? Right, so yeah, I mean, first things first, this figure cost me £11.99. That is pretty cheap in terms of figures. However, it's about £2 more expensive than these were a few years ago. Cost of living crisis, isn't it? But it's also around the same price as a Funko Pop, so yeah, I mean, these are always very small. However, I can definitely see more or less straight away why I stopped buying these figures en masse, because I used to collect pretty much every single one. And yeah, originally the quality for these were really good. Then they kind of used cheaper materials and the quality sadly dropped. And yeah, I mean, this is fine for what it is. I knew it wasn't going to be fantastic. However, I like the fact that she's got exactly like 4 colours. So we have all of the red skin, and yeah, the figure form itself is pretty nice. I mean, you've got gravity defying breasts,
and the hands look pretty darn nice, and they're not particularly anything fantastic. I do like the paws. It tickles my fancy quite a bit that you have to insert the peg into her butt, and she seems to have a bit of kind of weird kind of over sculpting bit around her butt cheeks as well. Oh well, you're probably not going to display it that way, but still. And the wings are quite nice, they're a little bit squishy, but they don't have the usual feeling, because I know a lot of the issues with a lot of these was like, if for example Zorro, all of the swords would come like bent. It doesn't really have that issue. It does seem very, very shiny. I do have like a giant light just to the left of me here, so that's probably why, but yeah, the face is pretty nice. There's not really much to it. To be honest, I kind of feel like you could probably put this here and people probably wouldn't realise it was actually Nico Robin. I have actually just realised as well that she's actually got an old style haircut from pre-time skip rather than the post one. Very interesting. I suppose the haircut that was so controversial means that she's no longer a demon, except she becomes a demon when she needs to in order to fight things. And the horns are very nice, grown out of the head. You do have the usual things. This is the thing with prize figures where you have like these lines and sculpting marks where they've kind of assembled and glued the character together. But overall, it's pretty nice. For the price, £11.99, like I said, it's gone up a little bit. I mean, I used to remember when you could get entire sets for like £40, and there was like 8 characters in the set, so it was about £5 each. But that day is long gone, about 10, 12, 13 years ago. But yeah, this is a really nice figure. What do you guys think?